গণের রাশি সে শুভ দিনের সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে জাগরে জগৎবাসী চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গমে দূর শুভ লগনের রাশি সেদিন আমার হৃদয়ে রাজ গুরুদেব মহারাজ পুতপুরী ধামে প্রকাশে আপনি হরে পৃথিবীর ত্রাস যেদিন আমার যেদিন আমার হৃদয়ে রাজ গুরুদেব মহারাজ পুতপুরী ধামে প্রকাশে আপনি হরে পৃথিবীর ত্রাস দেবদূত সম গুরু মহারাজ আলোকে প্লাবিত কর জীবন যুদ্ধে পরাজিত মোর ভয় সন্ত্রাস হর জীবন যুদ্ধে পরাজিত মোর ভয় সন্ত্রাস দেবদূত সম গুরু মহারাজ আলোকে প্লাবিত কর জীবন যুদ্ধে পরাজিত মোর ভয় সন্ত্রাস হর সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে জাগরে জগৎবাসী চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গমে দূর শুভ লগনের রাশি ভকতির বাণী জগতে আনি আপনি জগদাহি তব কৃপা বিনা আমি অসহায় অপার গুদাসীন দুর্লভ তব মানব জীবন তথাপি ভরসাহীন, তব কৃপা বিনা আমি অসহায় অপার উদাসীন। মায়ার প্রভাবে অন্ধ তিমিরে সবাই অধমমতি, ত্রাণ কর এই অধম জনের কৃপা বিনা নাই গতি। মায়ার প্রভাবে অন্ধ তিমিরে সদাই অধমমতি, দান কর এই অধম জনের কৃপা বিনা নাই গতি। জীব কল্যাণে তব সমাজে রহিত রহিত আজ, তব সিমরণ আমার জীবন গুরুদেব মহারাজ। জীব কল্যাণে তব অবদান জগতে ঘোষিত আজ, তব শ্রী চরণ আমার জীবন জগতে ঘোষিত আজ। কৃষ্ণকে ভুলে মায়ার কবলে ক্লেশ পাইও বিরত, মরুভূমি মাঝে মৃগতি শাসম প্রলোভন ভরে হত। কৃষ্ণকে ভুলে মায়ার কবলে ক্লেশ পাইও বিরত, মরুভূমি মাঝে মৃগতি শাসম প্রলোভন ভরে হত। বিভীষিকা ভরায় অন্ধ তিমির অমানিসা সব মানি, স্তবন কর দেবরাজ তব শ্রীমুখের বাণী। বিভীষিকা ভরায় অন্ধ তিমির অমানিসা সব মানি। তব আশায় আজ গুরু মহারাজ তব শ্রীমুখের বাণী। ভকতির বাণী পৃথিবীতে আনি জীবে দয়া হলো সারা। সবয় অবতার সার শিরোমণি গৌর প্রভুর ধারা। শিবানী সবার অজ্ঞাত ছিল জগতে ঘোষিত দে মহারাজ। শিবানী সবার অজ্ঞাত ছিল জীবানী সবার অজ্ঞাত ছিল তোমার আশিসে আজ জগত মাঝারে বর্ষিত হলো গুরুদেব মহারাজ। নবীন জীবন লোভী মোরা তাই পরম ব্রহ্ম পরম পুরুষ প্রমাণ করিলে তুমি। নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণবাদ ত্যাজিল ভারত ভূমি। পরম ব্রহ্ম পরম পুরুষ পরম ব্রহ্ম পরম পুরুষ প্রমাণ করিলে তুমি। নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণবাদ ত্যাজিল ভারত ভূমি। নবীন জীবন লোভী মোরা সেই উল্লাসে হয়ে মগ্ন। তোমার যে ভাই বন্দনা করি করি ভগ্ন। নবীন জীবন লোভী মোরা তাই উল্লাসে হয়ে মগ্ন, তোমার নারায়ণ বন্দনা করি মহাপাশ করি ভগ্ন। তুমি যদি আজ প্রকাশ না হতে অন্ধ তিমির হানি, দৃপ্ত কণ্ঠে কি শোনাত আজ শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী। তুমি যদি আজ প্রকাশ না হতে অন্ধ তিমির হানি, দীপ্ত কণ্ঠে কে শোনাত আজ শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী। সে অধিকার শুধু তোমাতেই সাজে, দণ্ড তোমার হাতে, কৃপা করি এই অধম জনের নিয়ে চলো তব সাথে। তুমি যে দেখালে ভক্তির পথ, তুলনা তো তার নাই, নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণবাদ ত্যাজিল ভারত ভূমি। তুমি যে দেখালে ভক্তির পথ, তুলনা তো তার নাই, শিশিরের মতো উজ্জ্বল আর উচ্ছল তার ঠাই। চির পুরাতন শাশ্বত বাণী নবীন সাজতে রাজে, তোমার কৃপায় জগত মাঝারে সাজে। চির পুরাতন শাশ্বত বাণী নবীন সাজতে রাজে, তোমার কৃপায় জগতে জগতের মাঝে। দিনের আরাধনা করে জাগরে জগৎবাসী, চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর শুভ লগনে রাশি। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yesterday? Jaya Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. जादुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की।
हरे कृष्णा। धन्यवाद अरुणाक्ष प्रभु जी ये मधुर कीर्तन के लिए। अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहेंगे डॉक्टर करुणेश कुमार शुक्ला जी से, वो यहाँ आकर श्रील प्रभुपाद को गारलैंड पहनाए। सर से निवेदन है आकर यहाँ पर गारलैंड पहना सकते हैं। सर मैनिट भोपाल के डायरेक्टर हैं और हम निवेदन करेंगे
हरे कृष्णा। तो हमारा सौभाग्य है डॉक्टर करुणेश कुमार शुक्ला जो कि एनआईटी भोपाल के डायरेक्टर हैं। बहुत ही दक्ष व्यक्तित्व है उनका और इसके साथ साथ एनआईटी भोपाल के साथ वो एनआईटी उत्तराखंड के भी इंचार्ज हैं, एक्टिंग डायरेक्टर हैं अभी वो। और श्रीला प्रभुपाद की शिक्षाओं से बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेरित हैं। अपने पढ़ाई के दौरान वो दिल्ली में जब पढ़ते थे तो वहाँ पे अपने प्रोफेसर के टच में आए थे, उनसे बहुत इंस्पायर्ड हुए कृष्णा कॉन्शियस को लेकर के। तो अभी जो हमारा भोपाल में जो प्रोजेक्ट है प्रीचिंग प्रोजेक्ट, तो उसमें बहुत मदद करते हैं। उनके मार्गदर्शन में हमने वहाँ पे एक कैंटीन चालू करी थी जिसमें बच्चों को कृष्ण प्रसाद मिलता है। और अवंतीकुलम एक ट्राइबल बच्चों को कैसे मार्गदर्शन देना है, ट्राइबल बच्चों को, उसके लिए भी सर के मार्गदर्शन में हम एक प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं। तो हमारा सौभाग्य है, हम एक बार उनके लिए हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र बोल के वेलकम करेंगे उनका। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा। और हम स्वागत करते हैं डॉक्टर गजेंद्र दीक्षित सर का भी, वो भी नियमित रूप से यहाँ आते हैं और हमें अपना संग देते हैं। हरे कृष्णा। तो विजेंद्र कृष्ण प्रभु एनआईटी भोपाल से ही हैं, अभी यहाँ पे को प्रेसिडेंट हैं प्रभु जी यहाँ पे। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्णा। धन्यवाद सर। अब हम एक एक करके ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे श्रील प्रभुपाद के लिए। तो सबसे पहले रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे हिज ग्रेस कृष्ण किशोर प्रभु को। प्रभु जी जो हैं जीबीसी चेयरमैन गोवर्धन प्रभु जी की ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे श्रील प्रभुपाद के लिए। हरे कृष्ण।
Offering from Govardhan Prabhu, GBC Chairman. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine. On the eve of ISKCON's 60th anniversary, dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to your divine grace on the holy occasion of your Vyas Puja. Srila Prabhupada, by your overflowing mercy, I have survived yet another year in your service. I am deeply grateful and indebted to you for granting me shelter within your glorious ISKCON and for allowing me to associate with your ever glorious devotees. Your presence is felt in the ringing of every bell and the blowing of every conch shell. Your order is carried in the heart of every follower, and your spirit of love and sharing continues to pour from the pages of your books into the hearts of all who follow you. Your words and writings are sanctified ghee that will continue to ignite the devotional lives of countless fortunate souls who come to your movement. In this way, you will live forever through your books and instructions. Both your written and spoken words remain sacrosanct. While on the Jaladuta you prayed to Lord Chaitanya, Tab kripa hale mor katha shuddha habe, suniya savara shok dukkha je kuchibe. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel and gladden and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. Srila Prabhupada, you prayed in your mother tongue and preached in the language of those who sought to save. Your transcendental message has certainly gladdened the hearts of millions, and your unparalleled sacrifice and compassion have indeed lifted us out of the unhappy conditions of life. Humanity has neither currency, words, nor capacity to thank you for the greatest gift ever given. You have given us a sense of purpose and changed the direction of many lives. Just as the beauty of a mountain is best seen from a distance, your glories will only grow exponentially with the passage of time. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, adored with the beauty of a golden mountain, opened the storehouse of love of Godhead to share the bliss and sweetness of Krishna's holy name. Srila Prabhupada, you delivered that bliss and sweetness to the most undeserving in foreign lands and without reservation. This is the unique characteristic of our sampradaya, the strong desire to share and share. Even at an advanced stage, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. You too, at an advanced age, translated those words into the language of most undeserving. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur was unable to find a copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita despite extensive research. Yet you made it easily available today and forever to every human being on the planet. When the world was asleep, you wrote to awaken it. You gave us the gift of your precious time. Your compassion, captured in the pages of your books, remains available to even the most ordinary person. It continues to touch the lives of people you never met and those yet to be born. There is simply no record in human history of such a precious gift prepared and delivered under the most trying of circumstances. On your 35-day voyage aboard a cargo ship, you endured seasickness, a massive heart attack, yet you remained unwavering in your resolve to fulfill your spiritual master's order. Your unmatched determination is akin to Dhruv Maharaja's steadfast commitment and resilience in seeking the Lord. He got a planet, we got ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada, on the eve of the 60th anniversary of your ISKCON, we thank you again and again and again. Somehow I remain in your service. I pray to your divine grace to kindly allow my lowly self to remain amongst your devotees and within your ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada, this year we made some bold decisions to ensure your Back to Godhead magazines remains available forever. The digital revolution has forced the printing industry to redefine its role and find innovative ways to stay relevant in a digital world. We have relocated the printing and publication functions to Johannesburg, South Africa. Plans are underway to embark on digital strategy accompanied by a regular BTG podcast. Kindly bless the BTG team as they bring the moving pieces together to make your cherished magazine, the backbone of our movement, permanently available to the world and your devotees. This year, I have also intensified my GBC service. I am blessed to serve the devotees in East Africa as a servant of your illustrious son, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who has inspired and built a spiritual metropolis of farms and temples throughout the region. From one wonderful devotee, so many other wonderful devotees have emerged. It is a wonder to behold your magical influence. Another significant project has already been launched in the fast-growing city of Eldoret. Srila Prabhupada, this year we are also celebrating the 50th anniversary of your arrival in Southern Africa. Devotees have planned a garland of festivals and celebrations to honor your blessed arrival on African shores, for which we remain forever grateful. After a long struggle, your devotees in Mauritius have legally secured your Krishna Balaram farm. The Temple of Unity in Phoenix, now in an advanced stage of construction, will stand as a landmark on the island. In South Africa, your young grandson of African descent is preparing to take sannyas. Another bold and dedicated grandson is single-handedly preaching on the island of Seychelles in the Indian Ocean, home to world's smallest capital city. And the African regional governing body has now been officially established, promoting a synergistic approach to preaching. Srila Prabhupada, we are striving to fulfill your instructions for Africa. All glories to your divine grace. on this most auspicious 129th anniversary of your appearance in this world, may you forever be remembered for your extraordinary benevolence and the priceless gift you gave to the world. May your glories be spread across the African continent and throughout the entire world. Your ever indebted servant, Govardhan Das.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Govardhan Prabhuji highlighted how ISKCON through Srila Prabhupada struggled has created a wonderful fortune. किस प्रकार ISKCON ने Srila Prabhupada के इतने प्रयासों से पूरे जगत में शुभ लक्षण और भाग्य का उदय किया है. और साथ ही साथ प्रभु जी ने इस ऑफरिंग में बताया कि साउथ अफ्रीका में स्पेशली क्या क्या न्यू डेवलपमेंट्स हो रहे हैं. अब हम इनवाइट करेंगे इस ग्रेस वृजेंद्र कृष्ण प्रभु जी को कि वो इस्कॉन उज्जैन की तरफ से श्रील प्रभुपाद के लिए ऑफरिंग पढ़ें.
Hare Krishna. Offering from ISKCON Ujjain devotees. We wrote this offering in April 2025. Dearest Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances unto the dust of your divine lotus feet on this most auspicious day of your divine appearance. All glories to your divine grace. Dinahina Patita परम नहीं बचे ब्रह्मार दुर्लभ प्रेम सब करे जाचे. Lord Nityananda freely offered this exalted prema, which is difficult for Lord Brahma to attain, even to the fallen and rest souls who did not desire it. Nitai Gundmani song by Sri Lochan Das Thakur. Srila Prabhupada, being a representative of Lord Nityananda, very munificently, you made mercy accessible to all of us. Your divine grace gave us everything, including Raghunaga Bhakti. You gave us holy name, holy dham, deity worship, Sankirtan, Rath Yatra, and other grand festivals, transcendental scriptures that contain the essence of the nectarian mellows of love of Godhead. Therefore, we seek your blessings so that we can take advantage of these matchless gifts and also share it with others. Srila Prabhupada, by your mercy, your ISKCON Ujjain had following noticeable achievements last year. During the book marathon, we distributed 82,539 books, securing 4th rank in Big Temple category in North Zone. In the association with Madhya Pradesh government, an online Gita contest was organized based on your introduction to Bhagavad Gita, which marked the participation of 646,240 students. On the early eve of Sri Jagannath Rath Yatra, Chief Minister Sri Mohan Yadav ji came to your temple and addressed devotees. For the first time in Ujjain, we had the immense privilege of having 3 separate raths for Lord Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra ji, fulfilling the cherished desire of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. 18 Rath Yatras were organized across Madhya Pradesh. This year we had 34, spreading the divine mercy of Lord Jagannath, in which more than 269,000 people participated and more than 1.25 lakh people took prasadam. Similarly, Janmashtami and other festivals are also organized gorgeously across many cities. Recently, we opened centers in Balaghat, Anuppur and Indori. Now we have got 18 centers in different cities of Madhya Pradesh and 11 youth centers expanding the preaching mission. National Accounts Convention for large centers, North Indian Accountants Convention for small and medium centers, and ISKCON India Youth Council strategic planning meetings were organized with participation of more than 300 leaders and devotees. Under the guidance of His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj, a group of 20 devotees went to Prayagraj Kumbh Mela to serve millions of pilgrims there. Your Avantika Institute of Higher Education has started a Bhakti Vaibhav course to educate our devotees and condense their knowledge of Krishna consciousness. In altars and Murti project, we have purchased new CNC machine to carve marble and wooden deities, built new 1700 square feet shed to fulfill increased space requirements, began to design new wall murals of Gaunitai, Krishna Lila and Prabhupada Lila carved in wood. At Manit Bhopal, we have opened a Susangat canteen, that is, Krishna Prasadam is available in the college premises. Raghav Pandit Prabhu has been honored with the NIDC Excellence Award for his outstanding efforts in resolving the legal matters of your temple's land. Under the leadership and inspiration of His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj, Sri Krishna Balram Sandipuni Muni Rath has been inaugurated and is visiting different villages, distributing Harinam Sankirtan and Prasadam to locals. Extension of Brahmachari Ashram by constructing its 4th floor and renovation of sanitation and exterior of apartments is in progress. Marble polishing of your temple has been done, and for Pushpa Samadhi of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, it's in progress. Flats of Arog Niketan also got renovated, leading to better ambience and satisfaction of customers. The Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival was a tremendous success. 18 senior devotees blessed this event and more than 3,000 participated. On behalf of ISKCON Ujjain, we express our heartfelt gratitude and sincere appreciation for your horizonless contributions to our lives and the entire humanity. We humbly seek your blessings to remain ever surrendered at your lotus feet, dedicating ourselves to fulfilling your divine mission with utmost sincerity and devotion. We beg to remain the servants of your servants, devotees at ISKCON Ujjain.
हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू प्रभु जी, आपने बहुत अच्छे से श्रील प्रभुपाद के लिए जो इस्कॉन उज्जैन की तरफ से ऑफरिंग्स हैं उनको हाईलाइट किया। ये सब लास्ट ईयर का है। तो अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे हिज ग्रेस अरविंदाक्ष गोविंद प्रभु जी से, वो यहाँ आके परम पूज्य श्रील जयपताका स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे। उसके बाद शांतिपुर प्रभु से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि वो परम पूज्य रोमपाद स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ें।
Hare Krishna, offering from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. My dear spiritual father, please accept my obeisances. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatra Deshatarine. Srila Prabhupada, you have given me many orders, while some of them have been completed. I am trying to carry out the remaining ones. This Vyas Puja homage is like my annual report to your divine grace. Without your mercy, I cannot do anything. I am severely physically handicapped, but I am still trying to do the best I can with the help of many of my disciples and others. Srila Prabhupada, you had a profound desire to honor Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura by developing his birthplace in Birnagar into a significant Srila Prabhupada, you had a profound desire to honor Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura by developing his birthplace in Birnagar into a significant center for spiritual education and pilgrimage. You also instructed me to do something for Bhakti Vinoda Thakura's birthplace. Your vision for this project included a display of his life history, his writings, and educational center, parks, gardens, guest houses, and an ashrama. You visited his birthplace 2 or 3 times, and I accompanied you when you requested the brother of your spiritual master, Srila Lalita Prasad Thakura, to grant permission to render this service. Unfortunately, he passed away without granting permission. Once you told him, there is an important place to be developed for Krishna. You can't do it, and then when someone can do it, you won't allow him. Isn't that sinful? You also told us that it was not an offense because you put it as a question. Even after 32 years, the current Bhakti Vinoda Goshti managing committee for the Birnagar Dwadasha temple is not giving permission. They say we can develop the place and perform puja, but they won't give us anything in writing. So, to move forward with your instruction, we thought we needed a center. For that reason, we acquired land that was owned by Bhakti Vinoda Thakura's maternal grandfather, located just 300 meters from the current temple, to develop a magnificent temple broadcasting Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura's life and other facilities as envisioned by your divine grace. The cornerstone was installed on April 13, 2025. Simultaneously, our Birnagar committee will continue efforts to negotiate with the present management of the Birnagar Dwadasha temple to secure the right of worship of the existing birthplace temple. ISKCON also acquired the birthplace of Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandita, and Shivas Thakura in Bangladesh. Your divine grace has predicted that there would be 50,000 devotees in Mayapur, half of whom would be residents and others half guests. We now have around 7,500 residents, so we still have a long way to go to satisfy your vision. There were not so many people coming to Mayapur when you were here. At present, however, there are at least 30,000 visitors on regular days. On Gaur Purnima day, we had 231,000 visitors, and throughout the entire Gaur Purnima festival, from the flag rising ceremony to the flag lowering ceremony, we had a total of 15 lakhs of visitors. So your prediction that Mayapur would grow is now happening. We are assisted by the other co-directors, Hridayanand Chaitanya Das, Vraj Vilas Dasa, Subhekshana Dasa, and Dayaram Dasa. By your mercy, from the West Bengal government, which is now run by TMC, and Srimati Mamata Banerjee, we received a vote from the cabinet allowing us a land ceiling of 750 acres. It was your desire to have a bigger land ceiling, and you were trying for it. Now, through the hard work of Dayaram Dasa and Akshaya Ramachandra Dasa, this has been done. The Temple of Vedic Planetarium, TOVP, is nearing completion. We are planning to finish it by 2027. As per your instruction, I am overseeing the exhibitions of the TOVP, which at present is called the Science Museum of the Vedic Planetarium. We want to show that the Vedas are good science, but to ensure that our presentation is scientific and accepted by scientists. We are working with the Bhakti Vedanta Institute, His Grace Ambarish Prabhu and Her Grace Swaha Devi have contributed significantly, and now Vraj Vilas Dasa is going around the world visiting different places to get donations to fulfill your desire. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada desired to install the lotus footprints of Lord Chaitanya at the places the Lord visited. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada established 8 or so, but he wanted to have 108. So, on your behalf, we are trying to install the lotus footprints of Lord Chaitanya in the places he visited. So far, we have installed 59 Padapithas, and we are in the process of reaching more than 108. Last year, with the help of the late His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami, His Holiness Giriraj Swami, His Holiness Radhanath Swami, and the assistance of 10 other sannyasis, along with senior devotees, we installed lotus footprints in locations near Mumbai and in 24 places in Vraja, where Lord Chaitanya visited. This year, we installed 24 lotus footprints in different parts of South India, assisted by safari devotees. My disciple Balaram Govind Das has made major contributions for the lotus footprints and the small temples where they will be installed. During the last Shantipur festival, we installed the lotus footprints of Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya Prabhu at Shantipur. Srila Prabhupada, under the Bhakti Vedanta Swami Charity Trust, one of my disciples, Ramana Patidas, has been appointed as a new trustee. He is working on multiple projects for the repair, renovation of Shripads, holy places associated with great devotees, in various places around Gaur Mandal Bhumi. He also gotten many temples, congregations and individuals to sponsor Shripads. Previously, we were working on your 10 lakh fixed deposit, and every year we got the interest. With that, we have tried to develop many places, but were not very successful. Therefore, Ramanipati Das got sponsors for different Shripads, and since then we have made great progress. We successfully registered a trust called Saraswat Gaudiya Vaishnava Association, SGVA. Most of the Gaudiya Math have joined this institution, and we celebrate together the appearance day of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura. We are also aiming to collectively honor their disappearance days. After we do our own celebration in the morning, we gather at one mutt or another to celebrate the particular event. In this way, we are trying to unify the disciples and followers of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, as per your wish. I am encouraging devotees to read your books and take different Shastric courses as you desire. You said, I will never die. I will live forever in my books, and you can take advantage. Pupil do not read your books, and you instructed that pupil who want second initiation should have Bhakti Shastri. I have implemented this requirement so that everybody reads your books. I was honored to receive my Bhakti Shastri degree personally from your hand, and I have since completed Bhakti Vaibhava and Bhakti Vedanta. I want to be a good example for all the devotees, so they will study your books. Now I am taking my Bhakti Sarvabhauma. Every night before going to bed, I read your books. I have completed the reading of Srimad Bhagavatam and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita many times. But every time I read, I get new realizations and I feel very blissful. Your divine grace gave me the instruction to distribute 10,000 big books and 100,000 small books every month. I am trying to fulfill this instruction of yours with the help of my disciples. I have set up a virtual book table through which I distribute books all over the world. ISKCON Sri Mayapur presented me with an award as the top distributor. Additionally, the Mayapur Sankirtana Department and Mayapur Internal Divisions received the top position in the world this year in book distribution. Also, I am writing a few books, including my memories of your divine grace, entitled Better to be in Krishna's Army, which will be printed by the Indian BBT. Additionally, I completed the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book, which is like the Krishna book and combines not only Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita but also Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, Sri Chaitanya Mangala, and 8 other books by different associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The book is presented in chronological order and the editors are now working on it. While in Mayapur, I regularly give classes on Srila Bhakti Thakur's Sri Chaitanya Shikshamrita nearly every day. His Grace Janmashtami Dasa has started organizing Srila Prabhupada Connect Day in Mayapur to help devotees develop deep, loving relationships with your divine grace and establish you in their hearts as their foundational Shiksha Guru through a series of lectures given by your disciples and senior devotees. The program is conducted in English and Bengali with simultaneously translations in other languages and is also broadcast live on Mayapur TV, enabling devotees worldwide to attend. In an April 6, 1975 lecture given in Mayapur, Your Divine Grace said, "We want to spread Krishna consciousness. Simply prepare yourself how to repeat Krishna's instructions very nicely, without any malinterpretation. Then, in the future, suppose you have got now 10,000, we shall expand to 100,000. That is required. Then 100,000 to 1,000,000, and 1,000,000 to 10 million. So there will be no scarcity of acharyas, and people will understand Krishna consciousness very easily. Now, about 100 of your disciples, around 50 of your grand disciples have become Diksha Gurus. Clearly, your vision extends far beyond this. At the moment, we are failing to fulfill your desire, as we are only having less than 200 Gurus. Devotees need to have a paradigm shift to align with your vision. I am not able to travel as much as before, so when I cannot physically visit my zones, I connect online. And despite my health limitations, I attend almost all the meetings as part of my managerial responsibilities, including GBC meetings, GBC Executive Property Oversight Committee, GEPOC, Organizational Development Committee or DEV, Mayapur Executive Board MEB, Mayapur Co-Directors, Mayapur Master Plan, Indian Bureau, ISKCON Bharat Advisory Council, IBAC, East India Divisional Council, EIDC, South India Divisional Council, SIDC, Science Museum of Vedic Planetarium Executive Committee, SMOVP, Latin American Regional Governing Body, LARGB, Bhaktivedanta Swami Charity Trust, BSCT, Saravasta Gaudiya Vaishnava Association, SGVA, Mayapur Vrindavan Trust, MVT, Usha Rani Trust, Chhatra Temple, World Hindu Federation WHF and my zone related meetings. Srila Prabhupada, I would like to inform you that the World Hindu Federation recognized my efforts to serve Sanatan Dharma by offering me the Hindu Ratna Award on January 3, 2025 in New Delhi. I have also been conferred the opportunity to serve in the capacity of one of its vice presidents. Despite my health challenges, I am trying to maintain my daily sadhana. In 2024, I chanted 9,127 rounds and read your Divine Grace books for a total of 115 hours and 25 minutes. Additionally, during festival, I listened to classes delivered by your disciples and other devotees. I will continue to improve my sadhana this year. Since your Vyas Puja last year and earlier, from March 2024, I have been continuing with dialysis 3 days a week. In the dialysis room, I have a TV screen, so I attend some meetings with undergoing dialysis. I feel very grateful that I am still able to do some service. And I have requested my disciples to help me in carrying out your orders. Panchtatva, Radha Madhav, Mayapur Chandra, Radha Madhav's Ashtasakis and Bhakta Prahlad Narsimha Deva are in my constant remembrance. I am thinking how it would be nice if I could fulfill all your instructions. I realized that you picked me up from the grasp of Maya and that I was not practicing any part of Vedic culture before you delivered me. Now I am trying to recognize how I am simply dependent on your mercy. Your servant, Jayapataka Swami.
परम पूज्य जयपताका स्वामी महाराज की धन्यवाद प्रभु जी, आपने इतना हार्टफुल ऑफरिंग महाराज की पढ़ी। महाराज की हर एक लाइन एक ऑफरिंग है श्रील प्रभुपाद के लिए। महाराज की पूरी चेतना प्रभुपाद जी के इंस्ट्रक्शंस को फॉलो करने में लगी है। तो प्रभु जी से हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि वो अपनी पर्सनल ऑफरिंग भी पढ़ सकते हैं। उसके बाद शांतिपुर प्रभु जी रोमपाद स्वामी महाराज की पढ़ी।
Hare Krishna, my dear most eternal spiritual father, His Divine Grace Abhay Charanarvind Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my respectful obeisances at your divine lotus feet, my hermitage. On this gracious, gorgeous and glorious, auspicious occasion on your Vyasa Puja, I am remembering your divine grace. As it is said, a morsel of Mahaprasadam and a fragment of a second spent in association with the divine soul can change one's life forever. I am a testimony to that. It was in the year 1970, soon after registering ISKCON in New York, Your Divine Grace appeared first time ever in New Delhi in India with 8 white dancing elephants. And till that day, I never heard about Hare Krishna movement nor Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, neither heard your name, my misfortune. But due to blessings in disguise, never knew where the destiny is taking me, what future holds. I had the blessed opportunity to have your divine darshan as a young lad and hearing from your lotus mouth about Lord Krishna and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has changed my life forever and ever and made it sublime while I finally took up Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Harinam and worshipping Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and understood who is none other than Krishna himself till date by gone 54 years. I owed this life to you, my dear Srila Prabhupada, as my first eternal Shiksha Guru, my Param Guru, and indebted to your divine grace for giving me, bestowed on me mercifully Krishna Prema Bhakti through my beloved Diksha Guru, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, Guru Maharaj. Please bless me and my family who all have taken up lovingly Krishna consciousness to keep serving at your lotus feet, practicing and spreading Harinam and Krishna Prema Bhakti till our last breath. Your insignificant servant, Hare Krishna, Arvindakshar Govindadas. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
हरे कृष्ण। धन्यवाद प्रभु जी। अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे शांतिपुर प्रभु जी से, वो परम पूज्य रोमपाद स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे और उसके बाद हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे हिज ग्रेस आनंद ब्रज प्रभु से कि वो परम पूज्य राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ें।
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मृतं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिले। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। मुखम करोति वाचालम पंगम लंगायते गिरिम यत्कृपातम हम वंदे परमानंद माधवम। My dear and most respected spiritual master and eternal father, please accept my most humble and respectful obeisances in the dust of your most merciful lotus feet. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. You are Krishna's ambassador directly from Goloka Vrindavan, carrying to the world an unceasing system of reminders of our forgotten relationship with Krishna. This is not mere hyperbole by your own admission. His Divine Grace told my friend Tamal Krishna Goswami in Goloka, Krishna told me, you go down there and preach. I replied to the Lord, it's such a nasty place. I don't want to go. Please let me stay here. But Krishna persisted and said, don't worry about anything. I will make every arrangement for your comfort. In the meantime, write your books, and when you have finished, then you can return. Srila Prabhupada concluded, then I said, all right. Navavraja Mahima Sivarama Maharaj, Volume 7, Chapter 32. Who can estimate the great fortune of being your disciple and eternal servant? Honoring you in this mood, I want to share but a few inspirations which continue to propel me forward in the senior year of my devotional life. A life singularly and exclusive dedicated to you and your mission. I take much inspiration from your own expression that you had the in-personal association with your Guru Maharaj on only a handful of occasions. Yet you never left his association and have never felt separation from him. To Satadhyana in Tokyo, 1972, so far personal association with the Guru is concerned, I was only with my Guru Maharaj 4 or 5 times. But I have never left his association, not even for a moment, because I am following his instructions. I have never felt any separation. There are some of my god brothers here in India who had constant personal association with Guru Maharaj, but who are neglecting his orders. This is just like the book who is sitting on the lap of the king. He may be very puffed up by his position, but all he can succeed in doing in within the king personal association is not so important as association through service. There are many of us who, due to providential arrangement, can also attest to the modest number of opportunity we had to be in your personal association. Much of my junior years of brahmachari life were physically distant from your divine grace, yet I remain to this day vibrantly inspired and connected to you, representing your divine grace and your sublime instructions. I fall at your feet with the earnest prayer for your mercy to always refine and amplify my inspiration to become a qualified instrument in your ongoing mission. I take as your blessing that as the years pass, the vitality of my dedication to your mission and to living by your teaching does not wear off, fade in the least. One of those teaching and examples set by you was your emphasis on college preaching, for which I was personally on the receiving end. For example, in December 1972, you wrote, Sukadev Prabhu in Seattle, my request to you is that you enter into the universities and college wherever possible and preach there with a view of recruiting some first-class devotee for helping me manage and push on the movement all over the world. That will be the best contribution. Now, spread this idea also to the other leaders. Appeal yourself to the high class of men, not to mass too. We do not eliminate anyone, but if best men are there to run on things, mass will follow later. You even requested your secretary Shyam Sundar Prabhu to handwrite a note at the bottom of the letter. Kindly xerox and distribute. For example, in December 1972, you wrote Sukadev Prabhu in Seattle. For decades, dedication to the part of your mission has occupied a major role in my life, as has the encouragement to distribute your all-important, life-changing BBT books and your Bhaktivedanta purports. Both delight and reassurance arise again and again when, over time, all the essential elements as well as the subtle refinement funds in your BBT purports trace directly to the writing of the six Goswami and other predecessor acharyas. At the same time, your inimitable style of communication makes access to even the most subtle points of philosophy so easy to understand and digest. Resting upon these and many more inspiration in my relationship with you as your faithful disciple, for whatever days or weeks or years remain in the lifetime, please grant me the strength of remain always inspiring to become your ever more useful and effective servant. For that matter, I beg to remain your eternal servant, Radhanath Swami.
परम पूज्य रोमपाद स्वामी महाराज की धन्यवाद प्रभु जी। अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे आनंद ब्रज प्रभु को कि वो परम पूज्य राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ें, और उसके बाद हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे राम कृपा प्रभु वो परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ें।
Hare Krishna. Offering by Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishnaya Bhutale Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pichadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshitari Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dear Srila Prabhupada, I bow my head in the sacred dust of your lotus feet. Today, on the holy day of your Vyas Puja, I pray that I may please you by faithfully following your holy teachings and serving your divine mission. You have mercifully given all your followers the opportunity to receive your intimate blessings by assisting you in your service to your beloved Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and the excellent Acharya. Recently, I heard a recorded lecture that you had given. It deeply affected my heart. You said, when a devotee is so advanced that he cannot live without Krishna for a moment, then he can see Krishna everywhere. In this simple word, you shared a principle that is the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. Lord Chaitanya's prayers, Sunyayatam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Birahame. In separation from Govinda, the entire universe appeared to be a dreary void. Srila Prabhupada, you taught us that a sincere devotee strives to be observed in pleasing Krishna in both pleasant and challenging condition. To be so deeply humble that we realize our complete dependence on Krishna's mercy at every moment. The true value of whatever we do or say according to how Sri Guru and Sri Krishna are pleased with the sincerity of our devotional service. In this way, according to the qualities of one's surrenders, Krishna gave us the vision to see see Him and serve Him everywhere and in the heart of every living being. Lord Chaitanya taught that even the most fallen soul can realize the highest spiritual perfection by sincerely chanting Lord Hari's holy name and living with Vaishnava character. Thought through the Sankirtan movement, he freely distributed the sweetest revelation of love of Godhead as is exhibited by inhabitant of Vrindavan. While residing in the Gambhira, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed the treasure of his heart, expressing Srimati Radharani's feeling of loving separation for Krishna. By his example, he taught how to cultivate union with Krishna through feeling of loving separation from him. Srila Prabhupada serving Lord Chaitanya's intimate love is the treasure of your heart. You so mercifully share this treasure with all of us. In 1965, you departed from your sacred home in Vrindavan to beg all people of the world to accept this supreme treasure, Krishna Prem Dhan, unconditional love for Supreme Personality of Godhead. Alone in your old age, you wandered in strange land with no money, no material security, yet you prayed only to be instrument of Krishna's compassion to bring eternal joy to people in every town and village of the world. Srila Prabhupada, with profound urgency, you pleaded with all of us to very carefully follow the teachings and culture of Krishna consciousness and to spread it according to our capacity. Without authenticity, Sanatan Dharma, all noble efforts to do good are destined to collapse. Prema Bhakti, pure devotional service, is the Jiva Dharma, the eternal nature of the soul. Srila Prabhupada, your total observation in pure bhakti, your compassion for all beings reveal this highest dharma. In your book, lectures and instruments, integration, we hear the urgency in your voice as you plead with us to be serious and sincere in our spiritual practices. Your urgent plea is forever relevant, especially in the time in which we are living. The present condition of the world is stricken by brutal war, devastating earthquakes, and miserable disease, horrific fire, drought and flood, heat, waves and hurricanes. The tragedy of unlimitedly death. Nations are severely divided with hatred and destruct our ideology. Politicians, social and economic issue, terrorism, stockpiles of nuclear bombs and man-induced climate changes have plundered the world with instability and robbed people confidence to safely raise their families. Racism, abortion, cruelty, slaughter are unleashed due to ignorance of bodily designation. Arrogance, greed, and exploitation, as well as immoral vice, are rapidly being accepted to covered characteristic of greatness, even in the name of religion. Yet, in pleasurable time, when there is an abundance of goodness, kindness, and security, comfort, and prosperity, we tend to forget the very purpose of life in a world where suffering to reconnect with our true self as loving servant of the Lord. The only sustainability solution is genuine spirituality. Srila Prabhupada, you understood to us the knowledge and the timeless mercy of Acharya. You invested your sincere followers with a responsibility to rise above our differences to infuse the society with culture of Krishna consciousness. It is of sectarian belief is inclusive with all earnest seekers of God's love. Yet the path of bhakti as through by Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda lead us into the sweetest, most aesthetic pastime of the Lord, where the all-powerful absolute truth, the origin of all existence and the receiver of all love, reciprocate with his devotion by becoming their intimate friend, child or lover. Srila Prabhupada, this is your gift. We pray for your mercy that we not be depressed, distracted or indifferent to the heartbreaks of the world. We pray to be ever grateful for the transcendental gift you have entrusted to us. You taught us that where there is great need, there is a great opportunity to serve. I beg forgiveness for my shortcoming in serving you. I am fallen, unworthy, unqualified, yet you continue to extend your mercy. The most precious gift in my life is knowing that you have saved me and that you have given me and all your follower full mercy of Lord Chaitanya. I pray to ever be observed in expressing my gratitude to you while faithfully serving you, loving servant, Radhanath Swami.
हरे कृष्ण। परम पूज्य राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज की महाराज ने अपनी ऑफरिंग में बहुत अच्छे से बताया कि शुद्ध भक्ति का क्या महत्व है और कैसे शुद्ध भक्ति ही केवल एकमात्र आशा है कि दुनिया की सभी समस्याओं का हल करने के लिए। अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे इस ग्रेस राम कृपा प्रभु को कि वो परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़े और उसके बाद हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे चित्तहारी कृष्ण प्रभु को वो परम पूज्य भक्ति प्रेम स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे।
Hare Krishna. Offering from His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj. My dearest and beloved Srila Prabhupada, please accept my most humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. On this auspicious and momentous occasion of your 129th Vyas Puja, as I bowed before your exalted presence, I am filled with profound gratitude, awe and reverence for the immeasurable mercy you have bestowed upon this world. You, the divine Senapati Bhakta of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, descended into this material world to fulfill his divine mission, to awaken the souls of the world to their eternal loving relationship with Sri Sri Radha Krishna. As I reflect upon the countless blessings of this past year, I am filled with immense joy and eagerness to share with you, Srila Prabhupada, the inspiring progress that we have achieved in your mission, especially in India. The 2024 December Book Marathon was historic, both in India and worldwide, especially in India. It has reached a new global benchmark and can be considered an unparalleled achievement in the history of ISKCON. Together, we, your devoted followers of ISKCON in India, distributed a staggering 66,76,509 books, setting a new global standard in sharing the transcendental knowledge you so mercifully gave us. Srila Prabhupada, from the very inception of ISKCON, book distribution has been at the core of your mission. This monument accomplishment is a direct offering of love and devotion to you. The credit and inspiration for this year's book distribution goes largely to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, a lifetime trustee of the International VT. Maharaj was a steadfast pillar of support and guidance, and a tireless distributor of your books. It is a fulfillment of your instruction. The success of your preaching will be substantiated by how many books are sold. If we just depend on temple collection, that will not be very economic situation. That will not satisfactory. We should make our program so strong that book selling alone will maintain our economic situation. Later to Rameshwar, Los Angeles, December 9, 1974. I vividly recall the December 10, 2018 disciple retreat at Sri Krishna Gosala in Durban, South Africa. There, amidst a gathering of dedicated devotees, we brainstormed new ways to enhance our collective chanting and increase the reach of the holy name in different ways. It was in that moment that the idea of a virtual conference platform for global chanting emerged, which ultimately led to the creation of the Zoom temple. What began as a simple idea with 10 devotees blossomed into a revolutionary initiative, quickly uniting more than 2,000 devotees daily from around the world. 6 years later, in July 2024, the World Book of Records, London officially recognized our Zoom temple for its unprecedented contribution to spiritual outreach. The Zoom temple now connects our 2,000 locations globally, reaching more than 5,000 devotees and inspiring one of the most innovative and far-reaching initiatives in online spiritual engagement, chanting together and concluding with a japa talk. When you were with us, ISKCON had under 10 temples in India, and your vision of a thriving Krishna consciousness movement in the land of Bharat was still unfolding. Today, Srila Prabhupada, that vision has been realized in the most magnificent manner. ISKCON India has expanded to over 300 ISKCON centers, including outpost, extension centers, preaching centers, and full-fledged temples. The growth is staggering. Srila Prabhupada, I remember a striking conversation we had back in 1973 at Mr. Madhavia's home. You asked me how many visitors attended our evening Aarti and Kirtan at Hare Krishna land in Juhu. I humbly answered 50 to 60 visitors. Prabhupada, you exclaimed with great satisfaction, "Oh, so many." Srila Prabhupada, I knew how concerned you were when you observed that the India population was slow to embrace Krishna consciousness in those early years. At one point, you said to me, "We need more men like you." And now full-time brahmacharis are filling ISKCON ashrams, and countless congregational devotees are daily visiting temples in India. The participation of the youth and congregational members has surpassed all expectations. Thousands of young men and women are embracing Krishna consciousness with fervor, dedicating themselves to chanting, studying your books, distributing literature, serving in temples, and joining Padyatra, especially the one-day Padyatras. ISKCON's youth groups, Bhakti Prema program, and Namhat initiatives are flourishing with with millions participating in congregational activities all over India. I feel a deep sense of assurance that the Lord is fulfilling your wish and sending sincere souls who are eager to serve in your mission. This exponential growth is proof to the causeless mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the power of your divine mission. Param Vijayati Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. India has awoken. Srila Prabhupada, your Krishna consciousness movement has taken deep root in its homeland, and the wave of devotion continues to rise, unstoppable and ever expanding. Goodwill continues to grow, and our relationship with the government has reached new heights. Evident from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's participation in the recent inauguration of Navi Mumbai Temple. As I reflect on the most recently concluded Mayapur festival, a moment of great significance comes to mind. During the flag hoisting ceremony, I was reminded of your words in New York when, as you were passing by the United Nations, you asked, if the United Nations truly stands for unity, why are there so many separate flags? But in Mayapur, the transcendental headquarters of your movement, we witnessed true unity. Devotees from over 50 nations stood together under one spiritual flag, united not by artificial borders, but by the shared mission of love and devotion to Lord Krishna. Srila Prabhupada, your words resonate so powerfully. We are creating the real United Nations on the basis of a spiritual understanding. In Mayapur, that vision is being realized. We raise the flag of Lord Chaitanya's mercy, the flag of his Sankirtan movement. That flag, soaring high, has become the symbol of your vision. Devotees from 50 nations celebrated the festival together, chanted and danced together in ecstatic joy, walked side by side on the Navadvip Mandal Parikrama. We honored Prasadam together, sharing love, laughter, and spiritual camaraderie, like a true united family. In the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one world, one family, we stood together as servants of the Lord, bound by the eternal bonds of bhakti. This year, on April 6, we celebrated the 50th anniversary of the Krishna Balram temple. It is not just a milestone, Srila Prabhupada, but also a testament to the unbeatable strength and endurance of your divine mission. In the sacred land of Vrindavan, you inaugurated a magnificent temple. For half a century, this temple has been lighthouse of Krishna consciousness. This temple is your heart. On that auspicious day of Ram Navami, you personally offered the very first Aarti to Krishna Balram, inaugurating their glorious temple. The temple was overflowing with devotees. I found myself standing right at the altar's edge, witnessing this historic moment, meditating on Krishna Balram and your divine grace. I distinctly remember the divine smile on your face as you offered Aarti. It was an expression of pure devotion, fulfillment, and boundless joy. That moment remains etched in my memory forever. It is this memory that reminds me of December 6, 1975. In the very same Krishna Balram courtyard that you awarded Sridhar Swami, Prathuputra Swami, and myself sannyas, instructing us to become traveling preachers. This year is also my 50th sannyas anniversary. You emphasized the importance of spreading Krishna consciousness for far and wide, reminding us for the parampara tradition of great traveling preachers. A sannyasi's duty is to travel and preach Krishna consciousness. He should never remain stagnant, but must move from place to place, distributing the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Little did I know that this instruction would lead me to many years of traveling by bullock carts, padayatra, bringing Lord Chaitanya's movement to every town and village. 1 year after receiving sannyas, In the autumn of 1976, again in Vrindavan, you inaugurated our first Padyatra bullock cart traveling party, which would cover the pioneer route from Vrindavan to Mayapur. You instructed, the basic principle is this: induce them to chant and take prasad, you will be successful. Yes, go blaze to blaze, it is a very noble attempt. You further instructed me in a letter dated December 23, 1976, prasad distribution and chanting and book distribution is sufficient for your program. Last year on Radhashtami in Jagannath Puri, we joyfully celebrated 40 glorious years of All India Padyatra, the mother of all Padyatras, which commenced in 1984, traversing the length and breadth of India nearly 6 times. It has brought Krishna consciousness to countless villages, towns and cities. The All India Padyatra and the Padyatras in 100 countries, including the one-day Padyatras and so many other occasional walking festivals, put together we have covered an astonishing 3 lakh plus kilometers, the equivalent of circling the earth close to 8 times. You said Kumbh Mela is the largest spiritual gathering in the world and we must be there to preach Krishna consciousness. This is the duty of ISKCON devotees, to bring the message of Lord Chaitanya to the seekers who come searching for spiritual truth. ISKCON has a steady presence at every Kumbh Mela, distributing prasadam, books and the holy names. Initially, we were not recognized. We had no official place and no standing. Despite these challenges, your disciples endured the harsh condition to distribute your books and spread the holy names among the millions of pilgrims attending this momentous gathering. However, everything has changed. Your ISKCON has been formally recognized and honored with a prestigious position within the Kumbh Mela setup. ISKCON has now been officially acknowledged as a legitimate and respected spiritual organization within the vast network of traditional akhadas and religious groups. Srila Prabhupada, on February 10, 2025, during the Mahakumbh Mela in Prayagraj, the Akhil Bharatiya Akhar Parishad bestowed the prestigious Vishwa Guru title on your divine grace, marking the first and only time this recognition has been bestowed upon anyone in history. India, current February 18, 2025. ISKCON is now inseparable from the great spiritual traditions of India. They are embracing ISKCON and honoring your legacy. This is the ultimate victory, a truly glorious movement, Srila Prabhupada. Close to ISKCON Pandharpur, we have established a Prabhupada Ghat on the banks of Chandrabhaga river. It has become a major attraction, drawing hundreds of thousands of pilgrims. It stands as a spiritual landmark in Pandharpur Dham, glorifying your divine grace. The new Bhu-Vaikuntha temple project is progressing steadily, guided by your vision, instruction, and desire. In your letter to me, dated July 30, 1977, you wrote, "The whole of India and specifically your Maharashtra are enthused with Krishna. Now you have to revive their Krishna consciousness. This is Tukarama's country, but now they are becoming bad politicians. So revive them by the process of the Sankirtan movement. I am very glad that you are preaching village to village and will cover all of Maharashtra. You should train one farmer from your native village so that he can actually become an ISKCON representative there. I am especially pleased to see how you are pushing forward the book distribution. Now you are also doing this all over India. Organize very solidly and thus increase the number of books distributed. The number of devotees made and develop centers of Krishna consciousness everywhere. Inspired by this instruction, we continue to revive Krishna consciousness through the process of devotional service. The Bhuvaikuntha project, conceived under this vision, is making remarkable progress. With construction advancing steadily, it stands as a significant step in fulfilling this mission, providing a sacred place where people can awaken their devotion. Alongside all this progress, there is also one observation of concern as I reflect on the eternal glory of your ISKCON and your instructions about unity. We must remain vigilant against internal discord, infighting, groupism, politicking. I remember a particularly distressing incident from the early days at Hare Krishna land when a devotee, in a moment of intense agitation pursued the temple president with a tree branch, determined to strike him. The scene was deeply unsettling, and I found myself overwhelmed with sorrow that as I sat before your Vyasasan, with tears in my eyes, I was mentally appealing to you. Where have you brought me? Is this the Vaikuntha world? This was the last thing I was expecting to happen in your spiritual movement. So now I lovingly appeal that differences be amicably resolved to keep your institution together. We must remember your instructions more than ever and address dispute with humility and love, remembering your call for unity in diversity. You wrote to Kirtananda on October 18, 1973, the materialist, without being able to adjust the varieties and the disagreements, makes everything zero. They cannot come into agreement with varieties. But if we keep Krishna in the center, then there will be agreement in varieties. This is called unity in diversity. My God brothers and God sisters are leaving us behind to join your divine grace and Gauranga. It is your gain and our loss. I miss them all deeply. I especially wish to remember Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, your right-hand man who recently departed. His departure weighs on my mind. I was fortunate to be with him during his final moments. His dedication to you and his guidance were a constant source of inspiration and support for me. This year would also have marked 50 years of us serving shoulder to shoulder in your mission. Now I once again turn to you, Srila Prabhupada, and to the memory of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, seeking your divine strength and blessings. May I continue my service to you with the same resolute dedication that he so tirelessly exemplified throughout his life. Whatever I have done and continue to do is simply a manifestation of your will. I again offer everything, my body, mind, and soul, at your divine lotus feet on this most sacred day of your appearance. May I continue to serve you with sincerity and dedication. May I carry forward your mission with the same relentless spirit of perseverance and devotion that you instilled in us all. The legacy you bestowed upon us is not just for today but for countless generations to come. You are my eternal master, Srila Prabhupada, and I will always remain your eternal servant, your insignificant servant, Lokanath Swami.
परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज की हरे कृष्णा। यहाँ पर महाराज ने अपनी ऑफरिंग में हर वो पर्सनल इंस्ट्रक्शन को याद किया और कैसे महाराज उनको फुलफिल करने के लिए अपना पूरा प्रयास कर रहे हैं। तो हम अभी रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे इस ग्रेस चित हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी से वो परम पूज्य भक्ति प्रेम स्वामी महाराज की ऑफरिंग पढ़े, उसके बाद हिज ग्रेस कृष्ण किशोर प्रभु अपनी ऑफरिंग पढ़े और उसके बाद हिज ग्रेस जयेश प्रभु तैयार रहे।
Hare Krishna. This is the offering by His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my prostrated obeisances unto the dust of your lotus feet. Day by day, your glories are geometrically progressing. Thousands of devotees have been writing your newer and newer glories as offerings to you for many, many years. But owl-like persons like me can't understand your unlimited transcendental glories. Like the Lord, you are the well-wisher of all. Like atheists, you gave them sufficient proof so they can believe in God and affectionately called them rascals. Second, impersonalists and members of other religions. You explained Lord Chaitanya's philosophy of Achintya Vedabhed Tattva. Third, karmis. You showed them that devotees enjoy more than karmis enjoy, and that the enjoyment of devotees is eternal. Fourth, demigod worshippers. Whatever benefits these persons can get by worshipping demigods, you showed them that more benefits can be gotten by worshipping the Lord. Even professional Bhagavatam reciters and other types of businessmen can earn a lot of money by your mercy, by propagating Srimad Bhagavatam and developing the holy dhams. Fifth, scholars, you gave them so much literature to read. Sixth, scientists, you gave them the science of Krishna consciousness and defeated the false propaganda of scientific claims like the moon landing and Darwinism, especially proving that life comes from life. 8. Vaishnavas. By explaining Lord Chaitanya's Achintya Vedabhed Tattva, you made it possible to understand the Siddhanta of our Parampara, and you gave them the most respected place in society. 9th, Krishna devotees. You taught that Madhurya Rasa, Krishna's rasa of conjugal love, is topmost according to the Gaudiya Darshan. 10th, people throughout the world. You fulfilled the meaning of Jagannath by introducing Lord Jagannath to people everywhere in the Rath Yatra festival. 11th, the most fallen. You gave us, the most fallen, a most respectable position as Vaishnavas after giving us everything, even Raganuga Bhakti, which your dear disciple, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami, taught so clearly. Srila Prabhupada, by your causeless mercy, the Ujjain devotees, with the help of the Madhya Pradesh government, conducted an online Gita contest based on your introduction to the Bhagavad Gita, in which 646,240 students took part. This year we want to perform Jagannath Rath Yatra in all the schools of Madhya Pradesh with the help of the government. This will only be possible if your divine grace showers your causeless mercy upon us. Your name is indirectly mentioned in the Gopi Gita, where the gopis cry and call you Buridha. Please give me the vision to appreciate your glories. Our bhakti is directly proportional to realizing your glories. That's why those who are broadcasting your glories are also Burida. Please allow me to remain as an insignificant servant in your holy movement. Servant of your eternal servant, Bhakti Prema Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
परम पूज्य भक्ति प्रेम स्वामी महाराज की जय। महाराज ने अपनी ऑफरिंग में पॉइंट वाइज हाईलाइट किया कैसे श्रील प्रभुपाद ने हर किसी पर कृपा की है। तो अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे इस ग्रेस कृष्ण किशोर प्रभु जी से वो अपनी ऑफरिंग पढ़ें और उसके बाद जयेश प्रभु। और क्योंकि अभी 11 बजे अभिषेक चालू होगा श्रील प्रभुपाद का, तो उसके बाद अभिषेक कंप्लीट होने के बाद बचे हुए डिवोटीज ऑफरिंग पढ़ सकते हैं अपनी।
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble and respectful obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace, all glories to your ISKCON movement, the savior of the whole world. Srila Prabhupada, when we read in Srimad Bhagavatam 8.7.44, how Lord Shiva tells Bhavani, great personalities almost always accept voluntary suffering because of the suffering of people in general. This is considered the highest method of worshipping the Supreme Lord. I immediately remember your divine example. You embodied this principle fully, accepting immense physical, mental, intellectual and spiritual challenges simply to give gift of Krishna consciousness to the whole world. Please bless us, Srila Prabhupada, so we learn to accept the struggles that may come with services to the movement and preaching as an offering to you. May we never seek comfort at the cost of your mission. You once said that you love to hear reports from your devotees, so on this sacred occasion of your Vyas Puja, I wish to humbly present to you a small report of our feeble efforts to serve your lotus feet. Srila Prabhupada, your Ujjain temple is standing only by your mercy. Every devotee here draws strength from your divine presence, especially from your deity form in the temple room, where we gather every day to beg for your shelter. At Ujjain, many glorious achievements have been made by your exalted servants who are preaching to lakhs of people across multiple cities. They are like Garuda, soaring high in your service. As for us, we stand humbly in line like a small sparrow, hoping to serve your lotus feet in the beautiful courtyard of your Ujjain temple. I am almost ashamed to present such an insignificant report, yet I still place it in your lotus feet, knowing that you lovingly accept even the smallest efforts of your children who are trying to serve you. Srila Prabhupada, in Ujjain, your dear disciple, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, started the Serve Krishna Yourself Sky Department, which is dedicated simply to spreading your message. Every activity we attempt to do is focused on glorifying your divine grace and connecting others to your divine lotus feet. We are a little new team to serve your lotus feet, hence are some reports for your pleasure. This year, over 200 new souls wrote personal offerings to your divine grace, expressing how your life and books have transformed theirs. The Sky team distributed around 12,000 Bhagavad Gitas last year in your service. By your mercy, this year we aim to distribute 140 Srimad Bhagavatam sets and 20,000 Bhagavad Gitas. Without your mercy, we can't distribute even a single book. So we beg your kind mercy for this service. Please empower all your book distributors to expand your mercy to others. A new initiative called Sreshta Preaching, Elite Preaching, is started recently based on your instruction that influential members of society should take up Krishna consciousness, so others may follow. This outreach is showing great promise, and we beg you to empower this initiative and all devotees involved so that a preaching explosion may take place across Ujjain and beyond. You instructed your followers that purity is the force. Keeping that in mind, we are steadily inviting congregation devotees to attend morning program. And on many days, 30 to 50 devotees join Mangala Aarti and chant the holy name together. If you so desire, please empower all these devotees to attend temple morning program without fail and chant the holy name with all their hearts in the association of devotees. Every morning, around 240 devotees join a collective reading of your Srimad Bhagavatam on Zoom, and we are witnessing tangible transformation in their lives. I firmly believe that one who reads your books daily can only sustain and grow in Krishna consciousness. Whatever little success we are having in preaching is solely due to the power of your books. You painstakingly began the Sunday Love Feast, collecting funds, cooking, serving prasadam, singing, lecturing, and even cleaning the utensils yourself. You showed us what true compassion looks like. At Ujjain, for your pleasure, we are trying to expand this sacred offering. Currently, around 400 people attend your Sunday Feast program at Ujjain Temple. With your blessings, we wish to double this number by next Vyas Puja. Your vision also included nurturing the children, the future of our movement. Through Bhaktivedanta Sunday School, a team of devoted Matajis are cultivating young hearts in your ISKCON. Currently, around 80 children attend these programs regularly. Please bless these teachers and children to serve your lotus feet with all their love eternally. Srila Prabhupada, following the instructions of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, ISKCON is also trying to assist in a very insignificant way to your Ujjain temple financially. Guru Maharaj once told us very clearly that temple devotees should not worry about funds, that the leaders should take responsibility so full-time devotees can peacefully focus on their service. We try to take this instruction as our life and soul. Please bless us that we may be empowered to fulfill this desire of your dear disciple to support your temple not only with manpower but with financial strength, all for your pleasure. This year we got around 200 pen drives and audio tapes of your lectures and bhajans, and we aim to give them to sincere devotees who can associate with your Vani daily. Personally, I begin my day by hearing your lectures during Brahma Muhurat, and I end my day with your singing of Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Your voice, your divine voice is transforming, cutting through the ignorance in my heart and reminding me what real love of Krishna sounds like. I beg to invite you permanently in my consciousness, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, we are trying to serve at the upcoming Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival from 14 to 18 September here at ISKCON Ujjain. This year is an especially historic, being the 60th anniversary of your divine arrival to USA. The moment that changed the course of the history for the world. We are expecting over 2,500 devotees, including around 15 of your disciples, sannyasis and senior leaders. Please bless us that we can glorify you in the way that truly honors your sacrifice, and that this festival becomes an offering of love and gratitude from your Ujjain family to your divine grace. Srila Prabhupada, we beg for your mercy to build a strong, spiritually grounded congregation in Ujjain, so that the vision of your dear disciple, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, may be fulfilled. That this temple becomes a model ISKCON center, reflecting your expectations and one day worthy of receiving your personal visit, should you choose to walk through these gates. At the order of your sincere devotees, I have been traveling occasionally to share your teachings. In the past year, I had opportunity to visit South Africa, Kuwait, UK, USA, and various parts of India. Srila Prabhupada, I fall at your lotus feet and beg for strength to remain an insignificant servant, simply repeating your words without adulteration. I beg not to disturb your movement in any way, and if I cannot be of help, then at least let me not be a burden. Srila Prabhupada, I also want to beg your mercy for the Deland project in Florida, USA. It was the heartfelt dream of your dear son, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, who gave his life for it. He often said that since you started this movement in America, preaching in America must flourish again. He envisioned a large retreat and preaching center that would attract the locals and serve as a powerful base for your mission in the West. Srila Prabhupada, if you so desire, please send the right devotees and resources to fulfill this dream of your pure servant, so he desired only to serve you. Srila Prabhupada, everything we are trying to do is simply an offering of your lotus feet, offering to your lotus feet. We know all our efforts are tiny, flawed and incomplete, but we pray that if even a single smile comes to your divine lotus face, because of our insignificant endeavors, our lives will be successful. Srila Prabhupada, if you so desire, please bless each devotee at ISKCON Ujjain community to serve your lotus feet eternally. Please keep us under your shelter, give us the intelligence to cooperate with one another, and bless this entire Ujjain community to grow as one unified family dedicated to serving you forever. Your insignificant servant.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your heartfelt offering. Now, since it's the time of Abhishek, so devotees can continue reading their offering.